I'm going live. I'm alive. I'm alive. Actually, I've just realised I forgot to check if my husband had a meeting or is in a meeting, because this is going to really slow down his tinterwebs. Oops, I can't hear him talking. Usually I can hear him talking, so we will see. Goodness me, if anyone turns up. But this is a shameless self-promotion live chat. Because you know what? I went live 6 days in a row last week. Hello, Kim. Hello, Lightning Equus. Lovely to see you. Last week I couldn't quite work out what had gotten into me. I went live every single day, including Saturday, which I wasn't planning to do either. The only day I planned, said, right, I'm going to go live today, was Friday. And even then I hadn't decided that until sort of some point that morning. I think like after I'd had breakfast, I was like, actually, I think I'll go live today. That was the only day that was planned. And I was like, oh, you know, and at first I couldn't work out why I had all this energy, because usually I don't, and that it lasted all this time. Hi, Chris, you all right? Hi, Ali. Yeah, is it? Do you just say Ali, or do you pronounce it a different way, my love? I was in one Simon's Cup of Catch Up and Cards with a few other people on Saturday afternoon, and actually I think I realised why I had this sudden burst of like, I want to like do stuff, and I had all this energy to burn, and a really great way for me to burn energy is doing lives, because I get super hyper. Don't know if you've noticed. Ali, so it is Ali. Cool, thank you for the clarification. I think I've got health stuff going on. It's still ongoing. There's some mystery stuff. It's very, it's stressful. But there was one particular thing that was really, really stressing me out, which was another breast cancer scare. Again, yes. Hi, Lennon, lovely to see you. What time is it where you are? Bloody hell. You're in early, you're up early, or are you 5 hours behind, so it'll be like 7:30 for you. Long hair, skinny toe, hello, lovely to see you. And I thought, and because it was taking up so much of my brain space, and I couldn't think straight, on top of all the other mystery illness stuff that's going on, and the investigations, the health investigations that are going on top of a pandemic, on top of like our flat kind of falling apart, on top of just like a bazillion other things. And I just was a mess, and I was so like scrunched up, and it really started to kick in around mid-December. So from like mid-December until the end of the first week of March, I had been like in this really intense state of very, very heightened anxiety. And after my final medical appointment that I've had thus far, I'm waiting for referrals for some other stuff. So I'm waiting for appointments to come in. And actually, my phone could ring at any point, because I'm waiting for another referral for something else. So if the phone rings, I will have to either mute. I don't know if I can mute myself. Or do you know what? I've just realised I'm not using my good microphone. I'm going to switch it out, because it's not. I was like, what am I forgetting here? Woo! I nearly dropped that. But if my phone rings, I'll have to stop, because I don't know if I can mute myself here. And I'm a silly, because I should have bloody gone live on StreamYard, because I've noticed the quality of the video playback and just in general is better overall on StreamYard. Weirdly, I'm just screwing my snowball mic on and switching that. Oh, come on, go on, you bugger. And then I'll see who's in the chat and say hi. Come on, screw on. Why is it not working? Hang on a minute. I've got to smack myself in the head with my spoffle. I don't know what they're actually called, because in a bit of Fry and Laurie, they always call them a spoffle. Hugh Laurie calls it a spoffle. Fun fact, I used to live down the road from Hugh Laurie. I used to see him all the time. He's very fetching. This was like 20 years ago, though. Not now. I don't know. He's probably US based now. But yeah, what was I saying? I was trying to get this bastard thing to work, but is it working? God, I forgot to put, this isn't for children. I think I put it's not for children. Why is it not screwing on? She says. I don't bloody know what is going on with this stupid thing. It's supposed to screw on, and it's not. I've obviously done something wrong. Story of my bloody life. Anyway, let's just see who's in the live chat. Blue Crescent Tarot's in. 7:30 where Ali is. Maria Tind Siegstad. Hello. Everyone's just saying hello to each other, which is nice. Girl, you're motivated. Am I motivated, or is it caffeine, Ali? It's caffeine. It's caffeine. But yeah, so basically what happened is I just sort of had this really stressful time, and then it was all, I had my last medical appointment for now, and I had a couple of days where my body just really crapped out and I needed to just chill out. And then, yeah, that was it. I think I've like ruined my microphone. I can't get I've screwed something in the wrong way, and now I can't get the bloody thing out, and it is forever broken or something. Oh my God, can I not use this ever again? What have I done? Come on, Kelly, get a hold of it. See if I can unscrew it. It won't unscrew. This is prime content, isn't it? I'm promoting my shameless self-promotion, and then I'd forget to put the mic in, and I'm chatting nonsense is sort of what I do, isn't it? Let's see, everyone's saying, hi, new subscriber here, love your videos. Thank you, Maria. Or new subscriber, goodness me. But yeah, forget that sometimes there's people just coming across me that have not been watching me for 5 years, which is probably... some of you have been around since the beginning. I'm like, wow, you folks surprise me, because I'm like, I don't know if I could put up with me for 5 years. Well, I have to because I'm me, but you know what I mean. What is going on with this bloody thing? Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it to work. Why is everything so complicated? This is just everything is complicated. But anyway, yeah, yesterday I didn't go live. I was having a rest day. I was actually quite tired yesterday. Let's see if this screws onto here first before I bloody... Okay, that screws onto there. Right, okay. Now does this go inside of this? This better be worth it. The sound better be better, because if I turn away with the laptop mic, the sound goes really muffled. Whereas with the proper screwball mic, that's an ice cream. The screwballs, people remember those? The screwballs with the raspberry ripple sauce and the bubble gum at the bottom. When I was a kid, I used to go through the freezer looking for the exact colour bubble gum I wanted at the bottom of the screwball, which didn't fucking matter because all the bubble gums tasted exactly the bloody same. Stupid kid. That's me I'm talking about, not kids in general. I was a stupid kid. Anyway, let's plug this thing in, and then I can get on to the shameless self-promotion portion of the video. I'm just going to keep this short because I do have a bunch of stuff to do, and because my shop does go live this afternoon, 4 p.m. UK time. Also, I'm like so proud of myself. I don't care. I'm going to say it, right? I'm not great with video editing. Come on, get in there. I hope that's gone in. It's gone in. That's what she said. I'm not great with video editing. I've never really been one to edit my videos. I film on my laptop, throw it up, jobs are good, right? Done and dusted. But since starting my little art channel, which I haven't posted on for a few weeks, again because of the aforementioned health stress, health anxiety, and I was like, God, if I'm going to do vlogs and stuff, I'm actually going to have to start learning to edit. So, hi Laura, lovely to see you. Hi Lulu Dark, Lisa Amber, Junebug's here. Hello, Heather Foley's here. Blinky Nick, hello to you in here. What a lovely surprise. So is the sound better, by the way? Hello. So, what was I saying? I need to write shit down because I cannot remember stuff. Oh, that was it. I was trying to film like a little vignette to advertise, to promote my my shop reopening, and I was trying to film stuff on my phone because that's all I've got to film on, you know, other than my laptop, which is, you can't move your laptop around trying to film stuff. It's just not going to work. And then I'm looking over there because I'm looking at this giant bastard of a tripod that we got at a club me and my husband used to work at, the club me and my husband met at, that that we used to work at, that was left behind at the club for about 5 years. No one came to claim it, and then the club closed, and the people that run the club was like, you've had your eye on this if no one collected it, do you want it? So we said yes, but there was this screw that was really stiff, and I was trying to like do like panning shot, and it wouldn't work anyway. So I only ended up with a tiny little bit of footage. I didn't end up doing what I really wanted to do. But then yesterday I was sitting down to make this little vignette to put up last night, and I was looking through the sort of library of this free, copyright free music, royalty free music that I use, this website called silvermansound.com, and there was this one called Underglow, and I said, oh, that sounds cool. So I pressed the play button, and it sounded kind of Stranger Thingsy, and I had already been trying to edit together something that was kind of cute and relaxing, you know, like the videos, there's either like trip hop and lo-fi, or it's like cute classical music, or it's all really like twee, and this was the direction I was going in. As soon as I heard this Stranger Things style stuff, I was like, oh no, and I scrapped what I'd already been doing for the last like half an hour, and I was like, I'm using this, and pivoted and made the video that went up yesterday on my Instagram accounts and this channel, and I am like so proud of it, and it's only 30 seconds, but I'm like, oh, it looks kind of good. So if you haven't seen that, go check it out. It's like a Stranger Things inspired promo, like short vignette thing. So yeah, the music informed the entire video in the end. The video was, thank you, Blue Crescent Harris, as the video was real cute. So everyone's just saying hello to everyone, deep breaths together. Yeah, so editing. I sound fine, says Lulu. Excellent. So yeah, so last week I did all these lives without any real, like, actual reason. I had energy to burn off. I had steam, letting off steam, as they say. I needed to let off steam, and it worked a treat, but then I still seem to have more energy. Yesterday was the first day in the entire week where I'd felt pretty tired, which is quite impressive, because I have like chronic fatigue. So wow, a whole week of like, and I've woken up today again, and it took me a while to get going this morning, because my husband got up late, because he didn't have to start work till 10. And then obviously I don't want to like be creeping around the bedroom trying to get ready. So I ended up not sitting down to do my daily draw until like 10:30 in the morning. So it was a late start, but I was feeling quite... Video was really good, says Ali. Thank you. So yeah, I am just waiting to be able to put my shop live. Like I said, 4 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, UK time. I know a bunch of you have had, that are like stateside, have had daylight savings over the weekend. So if you are looking to check it out when it opens, just make sure you Google the time difference, because Google will be able to translate it. But yeah, I'm super excited. I've got 12 pouches, I think, to put up. 12, yeah, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pouches to go up. So, and I'm like, I have a very clear favourite, but which is this like retro. That nearly landed on the bloody laptop. This like retro-tastic, and you can't really see it, and it's not going to show up as well, but it's more of a like really bright turquoise with a really like almost neon orange, and then orange stitching, and a pumpkin coloured sparkly ribbon, and a dragon, and it's so like 70s flower power, like late 60s, early 70s kitsch, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to let this one go. It's like my favourite. So whoever nabs this, you've taken my favourite one. And I think my second favourite one is also one with a blinking, with a dragon on it. Maybe it's the dragon that I like. I just really like the kitschy colours, white and the bright colours, weirdly. Usually I go for the darker stuff, but it's like purple with gold thread and a really lovely golden yellow lining and a sparkly gold, and then a dragon. So they're my two faves, and they both have dragons on. So yeah, whoever gets those ones, they're my faves. I need to commission a Kelly Bear pouch for my combined soul card deck, says Chris. Yeah, I saw you talking about that in the Hermit's Cave. I know that you were asking about that. I won't be doing custom orders yet. because I have very limited fabric left, very limited colours. I do need to order more stuff in, and also because making like custom orders can be quite time consuming and quite stressful, trying to make sure that I'm sourcing the right charms, the right threads, the right colour fabrics, and I just need to get my shop up and running and making money, because like I said, I haven't worked for a year, and savings don't last forever, unfortunately. So I need to open the shop up. I need to get it up and running, and I'm just going to be selling standard average sized pouches, pre-made for now. I mean, they will fit all sorts of decks. I mean, you know, I've put all sorts of decks to photograph those pouches, and loads of decks fit in them. And if there's a little bit of wiggle room, I guess that's fine. The main problem would be if the pouch is too tight and you can't squeeze the deck in and out. It'd be too tricksy. Hello Sam, lovely to see you. Hope you're feeling well. And Antoinette Intuitive Tarot and Jewelry is here. Hello. I keep reading the bloody lovely comments from people, and people saying hi, and then getting distracted from what I was saying. This is why I need to chat and then look instead of doing two at the same time, because my brain, I can't focus. And that was it about the pouches. So yeah, and I will also be putting up other things. So I don't know if people know, but my shop was open. I opened the shop in 2016. I didn't start adding stuff to it for a couple of years because I am the ultimate procrastinator, and I was absolutely terrified of putting my stuff out there. So my friend helped me create the shop. I didn't actually make it go live until 2 years later. And I actually opened it as Hello Tarot and Astrology with Pomona. And it was actually me selling my accessories, so hair accessories, jewelry, like not earrings, but it was mostly brooches and hair accessories, shoe clips, that kind of thing. But people started asking me about the pouches that I had made for myself and a couple of friends. So then people were like, well, if you made these, we would buy them. And then all of a sudden my shop it's a tarot pouch shop. My shop will be a tarot pouch shop. There will be tarot pouches, don't worry, but there will also be other things. So I like making bookmarks. So I get lots of offcuts of felt and ribbon from making these, obviously. So then I use those offcuts to make jewelry. I use it to make bookmarks and other little bits and bobs. And there'll be some research and development down the line along the way, because I'm looking to create things with all the odds and sods and little scraps, and I just want to make sure I'm using up as much of the resources that I have. So if I've got offcuts of thread and fabric and ribbon, I want to make sure I'm using up as much of that as possible. So yeah, look out for those. But I have been sort of trying out making jewelry. So see if I can grab a couple of things. I should have done this first. I've got a whole bunch in my little jewelry box, because these ones are for me, because these were just practice runs really. But I've got the ones that I've got the, like, I'll be doing little little earrings made out of felt and hand embroidered. So we've got a hell no, or hell no. I've got the giant. I will probably make smaller ones than this, because I know not everyone is going to want to wear big, massive coffins. Although if you're wearing coffin earrings, she says, these are my friend made these ones. These are acrylic ones. If you're wearing coffin earrings, you're probably not that subtle a person anyway, so I don't know why I'm too worried. And then there was the ghosts, which people seem to like. I love the ghosts, and I made them a little bit different from each other because I think that's quite cute. So there'll be earrings, and then there's like different. I need to put these on earring hooks, but like bite me. Ew, David, for anyone who likes Schitt's Creek. So yeah, there's a bunch of them. These are my ones. So more hell yes, hell yeah, hell no. So there'll be that kind of stuff. There'll be bookmarks. There'll be, it's going to be like a little creative laboratory. There might be some of my one-of-a-kind art pieces on there. It's just, I just want to make stuff that I like making, and hopefully people will want to buy it. But I just want to make people aware that it is not just going to be tarot pouches, and I hope that doesn't put you off. So by no means do you have to feel like you need to buy those other things as well. I just imagine there will be some people that will come to the shop that will just buy things like earrings and not be interested in tarot at all. They'll be like, why are there tarot pouches in here? This is a bit weird. So exciting that your shop is reopening. Congrats, hon, your creativity is beautiful. Oh, thank you. So yeah, oh my god, I always forget about the tea, right? Minty fresh. Laura, I have quite a few decks without bags. Wrote them on Post-its so I can look for a bag to match one. Oh, thank you, Laura. Yeah, I'll be putting, like I said, I've only got 12 to go up, but there will be another bunch going up again, depending on how these sell. So if these ones sell out this week, then obviously I will get more up next week. If there's still some in the shop by the end of this week, I will let that roll over, and then I will put more. Once they sell out, I'll put more in, because I don't want to have too many at my shop at a time. Because of COVID, I need to minimize how much time I spend in the post office. So I plan on making a post office run once a week, and that will be Friday mornings. So I'm thinking Friday mornings. I might make it Monday mornings, depending on how the sales go, because it then gives me another 2 days to package everything up. It does take me a while to package everything up because I hand wrap everything, I hand make and hand write all of the cards. Everything is like, anyone that's bought from me before or received a prize from me before that included a pouch will know how much I like everything. I just basically like everything I send out to feel like a gift, whether it is a gift to yourself or whether you are actually sending it as a gift to someone. I want it to be an experience. It's not just tearing open to get the thing inside. The whole thing of it turning up in your hands and opening it, and what you get inside is supposed to be like an experience. And like, life is crappy enough as it is, especially at the moment. So we all need the nice stuff, all the nice stuff we can get. So preliminary Friday morning runs to the post office, and that's why I'm not putting like 40 pouches in there at once, because if you know, it's unlikely, but if they did all sell, I would then have to go to the post office and send 40 parcels to 40 different addresses, or 30 parcels if people bought a couple each, 30 parcels to 30 different addresses. So that's really stressful for the lovely people that work in my post office, who are very sweet, but I imagine it would really stress them out because they're not used to that, handling that amount of stuff. But also it means I would be in the post office for way longer than I should be. I need to minimize my potential contact with C19, right? So it's about, yeah. And then I know some people would say, well, you could split it over a couple of days, because then you go in on Friday and then maybe post more on Monday. But again, it's the same thing. I'm still going twice, same amount of time, but twice. I still trying to minimize. So yeah, there's that. Can you use the tiny scraps to stuff some golems? I guess I could. I tend to use scraps of stuff to stuff some of my felties that I make. I make like little characters and things. But yeah, I do like making little felty things. I made this little this little pin cushion for myself with the coffin. Makes me happy. I don't know why. I'm just like spooky stuff. So yeah, there'll definitely be more spooky stuff as well. There'll be more, because obviously I lean towards the darker side of things. So a lot of my accessories, some of them will be really colourful, but there'll definitely be some more like creepy stuff, like the ghosts and the coffins and things like that. Marsha is here. Hello, lovely. That they are so much cooler. What's so much cooler? We are minimizing errands to once a week. It makes sense. Yeah, exactly. It just needs to be, you know, who knows how long we will need. Hello, Neem, Essence818. Lovely to see you. I didn't see you slink in there, lovely. So yeah, it's we're just trying to be safe, folks, as safe as we can. And just, yeah, the post office is so tiny, and like I said, people are paying no attention to, you know, social distancing and wearing masks. And some people think that the nose is not connected to the respiratory system and have their nose out, and they think, well, just because they've got a mask on, that counts. And it's like, no. Felt tarot card earrings, says Lennon. Yeah, I did sort of think about that, but because of like the attention to detail that would need to go into a card on felt, I think it would be really, really tricky, really, really finicky. And then obviously the price goes. I don't know if I'd be able to do that, but I was looking at the idea of making like patches, felt patches that people could stitch onto things with, like, you know, tarot cards and so. Again, that's down the line though. I love your little stuffy characters. Yeah, I used to make a lot of them, but I don't really do that so much anymore because I quite like functional art. You know, tarot is a functional art, as Tom Benjamin would say. It's a functional art, and it's art that you use. It's art with a purpose, right? So that's the way I feel about the stuff that I make. I want stuff to be useful, whether it's something you wear or whether it's something you use, like a pouch, you know. Patches, it's hard for me to wear standard size earrings, but I have a tarot jacket and I'm looking for patches. Awesome. I am obsessed with patches. Obviously, making patches from felt would be very different to the classic kind of patch that you think of, which has been sort of professionally embroidered and machined and all that. Like, I love patches as well, Laura. I've got a bunch of them to use up. This is my old pin cushion, was literally this piece of folded fabric I would put all my pins in. Like, what an upgrade. I used this for like 5 years or something, 4 or 5 years. Took me, see, procrastinating, but I've got the arcane bullshit one I keep meaning to sew onto my jacket. And I've got this one from a band that I really like called Fight Milk. I've got to put that on. This was a patch I bought at the very last gig I went to, which was on the 13th of February 2020. Last time I saw live music, and I bought this. I've not put it on my jacket because I haven't been going anywhere. If I had been going anywhere, these would already be on my jacket. I've got the other arcane bullshit big sexy Satan patch. I can't wait to put them on my jacket. And then I've got this one, which is a Firefly brown coats one. I'll show you my jacket actually. Boop, boop, boop. Bit of a side quest, but why not? It's stuck. Okay. So yeah, so I have patches. So I've got, we were speaking on, when was it, on my live chat on Saturday about Alien and Aliens. Nostromo. That's how much of a nerd I am about it. And then I've got this one as well. See? I've got this sort of tea time one from a guy called Jeff Banyard. He's a comic artist. I've got Cuterus, but most of the time my uterus isn't Cuterus, it's bastard. I've got this spanking, it's meant to be like a road sign, but it's like a spanking sign. Again, it's from Jeff Banyard, he has a comic called Fetish Man, which is really, really funny. It's like a kinky comedy kinky comic. I've got Feminist and Proud. I've got Vegan. I've got a little kitty from I Heart Cats on Etsy. I've got, what else have I got? Oh, I've got Shh, I'm a Ninja, and all you can see is just his eyes. That's a Fetish Man joke. There's a Fetish Man, you can't see it, but he's embroidered on black, so it's really hard to see. That's the point. I've got a Deadpool, because Deadpool. And then I've got like badges. So I've got this little pin, which is Dr. Nomi licking a donut. It's not actually her, but the funny thing is, when Dr. Nomi was a puppy, she had a tiny little pink donut toy. And my husband saw this and he's like, I have to get this because it looks just like Nomi with her donut toy. And the colour, even with the tan with the darker ears, looks just like Dr. Nomi. By the way, today is Dr. Nomi's gotcha day. 8 years ago today, I came home with Dr. Nomi in my arms. Can you believe it? I've got like little kinky boots. I've had this since I was about 16, this badge. It's been on like nearly every coat I've ever had. I put some studs on. I've got like a breast cancer awareness one because breast cancer is, is breast cancer. As I think I've got warning, contains material which could cause offence. Again, I've had that since I was about 15 or 16. I used to have loads of more badges on my coats. I used to be covered in badges, but as I've gotten older, I wear less of them because I don't, I'm not a teenager or an early 20-something punky girl anymore. But I do still like to have some of them. Anyway, that was a real like. So yeah, patches. Anyway, let's see what other people are saying. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Whoa, there's loads of comments. Do what is safest for you. Thank you, Blue Crescent Tarot. Yeah, I will. For me and my husband. What's your shop link? Oh yeah, I'm really good at self-promotion, aren't I? Bloody hell. What is wrong with me? Useless. What a silly. Hold on. That would help, wouldn't it? That would help. So obviously there's nothing on there at the moment because it's closed until 4 p.m. UK time. But if you want to get a little peek of some of the stuff that's on there, you can have a have a look at my Etsy shop, not my Etsy, my Instagram. If you have a look at my Instagram, see some of the stuff that I've gone there. Pretty cool. Is it working? I don't know if it's worked. There's my Insta. Lots of people. Yeah, no, sorry, you can't put links. Essence 818. Robin's in. Let's see. I'm missing people's comments. Why it just jumps so quickly? I can never think. Leanne's here. Hello. Congrats on the store opening. It's not open just yet, but it will be. Those people that do not abide by the COVID rules, I call them the Walking Dead. Oh God. Well, yeah. Let's. That basic symbol tarot deck Simon has, you could stitch those on maybe. Yeah, maybe. But again, I want it to be my artwork, my art, things I want to make. I really want to make things that I want to make, like that make me happy, because that's when I do my best stuff. And if that means some people won't buy it, and some people will, I guess. But yeah, it depends. Thank you, Chris, for wielding the wrench. Hello, Vanmar. Lovely to see you. Fight Milk. Okay. Have you heard of Fight Milk, Leanne? They're really, really fun. And I think they're just about to or have just released a new album. Really, really fun. Kind of 80s pop kind of vibe. Really, really fun. The lead singer, she's so cool. She's so cool. She's really fun. She's like a little pocket rocket. She's really wee, but my God, the voice that she belts out, they're so good live. So yeah, Fight Milk, they're really good fun. Hello, Robin. Lovely to see you. Morning, everyone from Chicago, says Linda. Chicago. I've got the Log Lady. What a Log Lady patch, Sam. That's very cool. I would love like a bit of the black and white zigzaggy with like just stripe zigzag like in a circle or something with a red rim, just to like get that Twin Peaks kind of imagery on my jacket as well. A fun fact, people that I know, Benjamin Loosh and Rose Thorne, they run the Double R Club, which is a cabaret and burlesque night that they've been running for, God, I think about a decade now. And it's all based around Twin Peaks and Lynchian style cabaret and burlesque. And it is so much fun. Oh my God, I can't wait till live events start again. Oh my God, I'm so going to that. Have you ever told the story of how Dr. Nomi got his name? Could you tell it? Her name, she basically, Dr. Nomi, we just called her Nomi because she looked good enough to eat, and you know, om nom nom nom, om nom Nomi. So we just thought Nomi works. Can't call her om nom nom, that'd be weird. But Nomi is Nomi, that works. I think she's gone back. She's gone downstairs. She was up here earlier on the bed sunbathing, and my mum has show dogs. They're rescue dogs, but they're show dogs, and I think she's shown them at Scruffts, which is like the sort of mutt rescue version of Crufts. She's got a wall of like awards. It's a bit like Best in Show. It's so funny. And I went to visit my mum with Nomi, and she said, "Oh, she's so cute. Does she have like a full formal name than just Nomi?" Because my mum has a regular daily name for the dogs, but they also have these really long show names. So one of her dogs is Jethro, but his full name is Jethro the Magical Gay Guy. And that's his show name. And so I blurted out just off the top of my head, taking the piss out of my mum and the show dog scene and the silly names they give their dogs. It's a bit like racehorses as well. They have stupid names. And I said, yes, her name is Dr. Nomi von Balderdash. And my mum was like, really? That's really fun. And I was like, actually, no, that is quite good. So she became Dr. Nomi von Balderdash. But she's Doc Nom, or Dr. Nomi, Nomster, Nomlit, Nomsy, Nomicals, Poo Poo, Boo Boo, Bum Bum. She gets called all sorts. Anyone that's got a pet knows you have like 12 million like pet names, literally pet names. Hello, Brent. Hi, Brent, baby. I'm not going to let Simon live that one down. I definitely had an every item I have has badges on it phase. Yeah, I used to put them all over my coats, Laura, and all over my back, like my rucksack, my backpack, rucksack. Now I think I'm up to date with all the doobly. Oh no, more have turned up. Hang on. Happy Adoption Day, Nomi. Yeah. Never heard of Fight Milk. Oh, okay. I highly recommend them. Recommend them. Hi, Candy. Lovely to see you. K-Bear. That's what my friend Tiggs, the photographer I work with, she calls me K-Bear. Book on tarot journal prompts. Only TJP I know is on a Toadstool tarot journal. I've missed something. I've clearly missed something. So yeah, I just wanted to. Oh, wow, it's been 36 minutes already. I was going to just keep it to half an hour, but I've already gone over that because of the Patches side quest. I think I would have stuck to 30 minutes if I hadn't gone on the Patches side quest, but that's okay. So yes, I will actually also, what I'll do is I will link my little promo video just because I'm so proud of it and I don't care who knows it. I will also put that in the links because who doesn't love a little bit of Stranger Things inspired spookiness, huh? Meow. Let's put the link to that in there as well. Boop. There we go. Meow 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 meow. That's my my little promo vignette thing. There is a book called Journaling the Tarot. Oh, by Andy Matzner. I don't have it, so I can't speak to recommending it. Oh, okay, yeah, he's got a few books that's supposed to be really good. I find him really interesting. I've listened to a couple of podcast interviews with him. He seems really cool. And I've had his books on my list for quite a while. He seems interesting. I meant to ask you, what is that diffuser thing called in front of your microphone? Excuse me. Do you know what? I don't actually know what the official name is. My husband does because he's a recording engineer. But he always called it a spoffle. And I thought, so I was calling it a spoffle. And he started laughing when he heard me call it that. And I said, why are you laughing? He said, because you called it a spoffle. I said, well, you bloody call it a spoffle. I'm just learning from you. You're the bloody recording engineer. And he said, it's a joke because Hugh Laurie in A Bit of Fry and Laurie, which is a TV show that Hugh Laurie used to do with Stephen Fry back in the day. For any of those that remember, I used to love that show. He called it a spoffle, Hugh Laurie. And that's why my husband calls it, because we love a bit of Fry and Laurie. And he did tell me what it was officially called, and it went in one ear and out the other because, of course, I've already been calling it a spoffle, and I like the term spoffle. It's just a spoffle, because it's to stop the noise, to get that off of your microphone. It deflects, it softens the sound. Meow meow. Bertie Wooster, yeah, Bertie Wooster. Yeah, so as I was saying, Diane, I used to live down the road from Hugh Laurie when I was younger. Well, I don't know if he still lives there, but and my mum's best friend lived next to Gemma Redgrave. It was a really thespy area. It was so bizarre growing up in like a single parent household in social housing, but yet there were loads of really beautiful houses around us, and there was like loads of actors lived in our area because it was like sort of quite bohemian and trendy. It was just down the road from like Hampstead Heath and Highgate, and then the other way was like Camden Town, for anyone who knows what Camden Town is. So I grew up in quite a cool part of North London. Thespians, yeah, lots of thespians everywhere. We lived next to Frances Delatour's brother for a while. She was in Rising Damp. Oh, Mr. Rigsby. She was actually in the latest Enola Holmes as the grandmother. That's Frances Delatour. And she would obviously, in the summer, they'd be having barbecues and we'd see Frances Delatour in the garden next to us. My life was very strange because, yeah, we were like my mum was like working poor and really struggling, but yet we were surrounded by lots of weird Spuffle, the grey spongy baffle placed over a microphone to prevent unwanted noises entering a recording. Was that the official name of it? Is it become an official word? So yeah, funny. I got to see Stephen Fry speak once a few years ago. He was fantastic. Yeah, he's unfortunately seems to be slipping towards the way that what's his chops? Fawlty Towers. John Cleese. He seems to sort of slowly descending into John Cleese-ness, which is a bit disappointing. But Hugh Laurie still seems cool as fuck, so that's good. But yeah. Phil Jupitus went to my school and lived near us, says Sam. Right. Oh, cool. I remember seeing Phil Jupitus once when I was down at the West End, and I nearly literally walked into him. I have a really long list of celebrities I have either literally physically bumped into because I'm really bad at walking into stuff and looking where I'm going, or have just narrowly missed walking into. Like I kid you not, like a really long list. It's really funny. Like I think I listed them over the Christmas break. Me and my husband were talking about my propensity for walking into door frames even though I'm looking right at the door frame. And I said, yeah, but what about all those famous people I've literally walked into before? And then when I tried to list them all off, it was quite a lot. I saw him talk about mythology. Yeah, unfortunately he's getting a bit sort of, I don't know, free speech thinking and cancel culture, like, but thinking that people, you know, and punching down a little bit, and it's getting a bit, you know. When you worked in London, says Sam, whenever I've been down the West End, I've seen a lot of, because I think there's some studios down the back there, so you would see, like, I would see Matt Berry, who more people will know more now because he's more famous in the US than he used to be, because he does What We Do in the Shadows TV show, but he's been well known over here in the UK. I think I first saw him in Garth Marenghi's Dark Place with Richard Ayoade, which I really loved back in the early noughties. I would see, who else did I get to see? Oh, it's called a pop shield or pop filter. That's it, because it's pop, 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 pop. It's stopping that and pop, pop, pop. That's it, pop filter. Well done. Now I remember because you've reminded me. But Spuffle sounds better, right? Spuffle. So yeah, slang term for pop shield. Yeah, who else did I see? I used to see Ricky Gervais, Phil Jupitus, quite a few people around the West End. What, Diane? Why the skeletons? I'm glad I'm not the only one who is going off Fry. He's a killjoy. Yeah, he's become a bit, it's really disappointing. Some people, you know, that whole thing about people, and they say the older you get, the more conservative you get. I think that is true for some people, but it's funny, all the people that I know personally have really become more and more radicalized the older we get. Like, the older I get, the more, like, radicalized to the left I become. The skull thing on my shop header. Yeah, I did that a couple of years ago just to put something up. I don't know if I really like it that much. I should probably eventually do my own actual artwork for it. But, you know, again, procrastinating. Yeah, I would like to have like a bear skull with little ears on it, but maybe one day. I'm getting more left and rebellious the older I get. Yeah, you can do. Join the revolution. Let's sharpen those guillotines, huh? So let's see. I think I'm up to date with the chat, and I'm now nearly 45 minutes in, and it's 1:10, so I need to go start making some Lunchables. Om nom nom nom. So yeah, I thank you for joining me. I basically just wanted to say, don't forget, my shop goes live again. I will do the links. We have the link to my shop if you need it, and I'll try to remember to put it underneath in the description box for anyone watching back, should anyone be watching back. And there's my Instagram, and there is the video. Here is the video, promo video that I did that I'm so proud of. Some nummables, yeah. But yeah, thank you for joining me for this quick little, well, quicker than the last bunch. 40, half the length of the last bunch last week. So yeah, I'm going to be sewing this afternoon after lunch, making the shop go live, and then biting my nails, panicking, just going, oh no, I have this, like, I'm like, oh God, please let stuff settle. So we will see. It's very, I guess it's more nerve-wracking now because I'm not working my regular day job, and so this is it for now, right? So we will see. But yeah, thank you so much to those of you that have joined. It's lovely to see all these lovely familiar faces, and yeah, remember, stay socially distanced, wear a mask, stay safe, and yeah, have a lovely day, have a lovely week, because it is Montag, so you know, and I will see you all soon. Ciao.